Hey, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. God, what, 4 or 5 years ago in Ibiza?
It was, yeah.
The last time.
Yeah, and the thing is, Ibiza is always somewhere, I think it immortalises you, I think, Ibiza, because I've been going there now for like over 25 years, and I still get to see people that love that island, and for you being there also was just awesome to see you.
It's just brilliant just seeing you behind the decks, grinning away and just totally vibing it up. It's amazing.
Yeah, in fact, when we started our season on Tuesday just gone for our opening, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. It's just great to see how positive people are still about the island, and of course still coming to see Carl Cox that space. Do
you think it's changed a lot in the past few years?
It's definitely changed, but I think a lot of people kind of like the change in the sense of that it's a regeneration of Ibiza now. With the next generation kind of getting into it, and kind of like they're kind of utilising it for what they think Ibiza should be like now, and we can't be all the old hippies going, oh, it wasn't what it used to be like in 1966, because that was a long time ago. But I mean, the road systems are really good, and the restaurants are really picked up, and really making some great food, and people just enjoying it there. The clubs are just fantastic still, and they still get the same sunset and the same sunrise.
It's very nice. Now you never stop. I mean, you've done the thing 24/7 already. Yeah. So it's your mantra, isn't it? Do you sleep, Carl Cox?
Yeah, not very well. No, I always kind of get like 4 or 5 hours sleep.
You are a hyper bunny.
But, yeah, I just don't do sleeping in, staying in bed doing nothing very well at all. Even when I go on holiday, I got 2 weeks off. After 1 week, I'm twitching. I'm like, I've got to get back out there.
I still think you're a wee bit more mellow than I mean, when we first met, you were all over the joint, but then you kind of focused a wee bit, didn't you? This was going back 10 years ago anyway, if not before.
I did, because I basically wanted to be able to do everything that I do 110%, and if not, and also to say no to a few things as well, not to say yes. Because if you say yes to everything, then eventually you do burn out. So for me, less was more, and that's what it's become, and the quality of gigs has become surpassed. So I'm really happy to be able to get into that position and that situation where I can have that longevity as a DJ performing artist, purely based on I'm just doing what I think is right for me to be able to do everything that I do 110%.
What do you think about that whole thing? Because obviously, the whole club thing has gone sort of very commercial these days. A lot of good, very credible club DJs, people who were very underground, are now going very mainstream, working with some huge pop artists and things like that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there has to be an area where, if these DJs really want to go there, they can, and they have done, and that's fine as far as I'm concerned, because there's a lot of people out there that basically like to hear kind of hip hop music with a kick drum. So okay, you can stomp to that type of music, but of course, people think that we're all, as DJs, we all want that kind of situation, and it's not true, because there's so many of DJs in a caliber that basically want to be in a part of the creative process of making music, without and using unknown talent and unknown artists that actually need our help to push them through the forefront. So I mean, for myself, I'm quite happy to be where I'm at. I'm still pushing the sound of the underground, and also utilising new artists that I want people to really get into, because now this is the next wave of the generation of people who are coming through, which will be our future in the end of the day. So if you're kind of already mixing the Black Eyed Peas, for instance, I mean, okay, they're already pop stars already, you're helping them to be more pop stars, but utilising our underground sound. So it's not much we could do about it. I mean, as long as people enjoy it, then I suppose it's okay, but it's not where I'm at.
Excellent. And what do you predict is the future of dance and clubbing? Are there any new trends that we should look out for?
I don't know about new trends. I mean, at the moment, you get in this kind of crossover with electronic house and rock, and you kind of get a trend of kind of like new rave sound coming back in again, and kind of broken beat kind of house music, and it's getting pretty weird out there, really, all these bleeps and sounds and bass lines. But at the moment, I think a lot of people are really enjoying fresh sounds. There's a program called Contact, which is very cool for sampling, and also another program called Massive, with all these heavy bass lines. It's got like a million different heavy bass lines, which you hear in some of the records today, which is all new fresh sound. So this is what you're going to be hearing over a lot of records.
And that's going to make its way into, as you say, I mean, the whole pop thing as well. Do you think that that's going to influence a lot of the tracks that are coming up?
It will do eventually, because if you look at some of the Timberland stuff, and a lot of the riffs in that are rave riffs.
Yeah.
So it took them 10 years to kind of think, oh, it's a good sound.
Yeah, but you were there.
We were already there. So when I hear these rave riffs in these sounds, I'm like, well, come on. But meanwhile, they have to start somewhere. So with what I'm hearing now, these riffs and sounds that I'm hearing today will be the future sounds of tomorrow.
Fantastic, Carl Cox. It's always a pleasure. Let's not make it another 5 years, 4 years. Come on now.
Definitely not, Bev.
Brilliant. I'll see you somewhere else in the world soon.
For sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, really.
Cheers.